Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Today I have another exciting review for you guys. This particular pair of shoes here is one that when I saw them release, which I'm pretty sure was sometime late last year, I knew I definitely wanted to grab them. However, I knew if I waited, they would definitely be marked down significantly just because this style of shoe is no longer that popular. And definitely waiting paid off because I was able to grab these at a huge discount. But before I share the shoes, guys, if you guys can just hit that subscribe button and notification bell, it definitely helps this channel out a lot. And the shoe we're going to be looking at today is the Nike Lebron 9 Low in the reverse Liverpool colorway. So a lot of basketball shoes now aren't as popular as they used to be. But I still personally hold certain basketball shoes near and dear to me, only because in that time and era, to me it was one of the best times in sneakers. I want to say somewhere between 2009 to 2014 was definitely a great time in sneakers. And in those years, a lot of the shoes that were popular at that time were basketball shoes. You had the LeBron line, obviously, LeBron 7s through I think 11s. You had your Kobe line, and then you had the early KD models, which were very popular. A lot of limited releases. A lot of the basketball shoes that released at the time sold pretty well, and a lot of them sold out pretty quickly. And to me, it was just a great time in shoes. And so now that's why when I see Nike re-releasing a lot of the older basketball models, I definitely get excited for them because it was just a good time in sneakers. And it was also around the same time when I got my first job, and so a lot of the shoes that I was buying at that time were the Nike signature basketball shoes. And so this shoe here, when I saw them, definitely wanted to pick it up. So this is the reverse Liverpool, the original colorway, which was predominantly red. It was actually the opposite of this shoe, so everything that's like teal green on the upper was red, and everything that was red on this shoe was the teal green. And that pays tribute to Liverpool because I believe, and you can fact check me if I'm wrong, LeBron has some type of ownership to the Liverpool soccer team. And yeah, so when I saw these, I definitely knew I wanted them, but I wasn't going to pay retail for them because I knew people weren't going to buy them like that, and I knew that if I waited long enough, they would get pretty well discounted. And sure enough, that's what happened. So last week, Nike had a sale going for an extra 20% off, and I was able to grab these, I believe, for $75, which is pretty good in my opinion. Which, because they retailed at $185, so to be able to get them for $75 was a no-brainer. And it's kind of crazy to see in general now, a lot of shoes are getting heavily discounted. Even Jordan Retros, a lot of them you can get between 30 to 40% off. I kind of feel like that wave of, I don't want to say fake sneakerheads, but people that were more into shoes because of the resale have kind of gone away. Because a lot of shoes now just aren't reselling. There's very few models at this point, very few sneakers that are reselling at all for anything that's worth it. You know, double retail, whatever it is, there's very few models that are still selling at that price point, and those are still very hard to get. So I think now that that kind of group of people has gone away, shoes have become pretty easily attainable, and you can get them at a good discount as well. Alright, so let's continue with the shoes, guys. So starting with the outsole here, you got your LeBron 9 outsole, which is mostly made up of a translucent rubber. You do have your Liverpool branding towards the toe box, your LeBron James branding towards the heel, and then the outline of the outsole is in this red colorway. As you move on to the midsole, you got this nice full-length Air Max unit, which is covered in a red bubble. The cushioning system in these is one of my favorites, along with the LeBron 7 and the LeBron 8. Just a super comfortable cushioning system in my opinion. As you move on to the midsole, it's split into two colors. You got your hit of white, and then it transitions into the new green, is what they're calling this particular color. As you move on to the rest of the upper, you got more of that new green which covers the entire shoe. Definitely a nice colorway in my opinion for the summer. You got your hits of fly wire going all around the shoe. You got your Nike swoosh in black, which is outlined in red. Your laces are that new green colorway with your Nike LeBron James branding at the bottom. And then on the tongue, you have the LeBron James signature in red. You also have these two little red pull tabs here for your eyelets at the top of the shoe. On the back of the shoe, you got your white heel tab, and then it has the Liverpool branding in black. And then you got your red insole there with the LeBron James branding. So overall, guys, this in my opinion is a great shoe, especially for $75. I couldn't pass it up. I'm definitely excited to see what else Nike brings back as far as the LeBron line, the Kobe line. Obviously they have a project coming up for Kobe in these next couple of months. And then I'm hoping to see them retro more of the KD 4s as well, which I know they said they were going to. So I'm excited to see what colorways they bring back. But yeah, just super excited for these guys. Super excited for all the basketball shoes coming back. Like I said, I hold these near and dear to me because those years were definitely a good time in shoes, in my opinion. Just a lot of basketball shoes that were coming out at that time. And I also think it's because a lot of the Jordan Retros that came out on that time weren't really well made as far as craftsmanship and materials. So I think people were just navigating towards basketball shoes from the Nike line outside of the Jordan brand. And yeah, just an overall great shoes, guys. Definitely a good pickup in my opinion if you're able to get them under $100. The discount code has gone away, but I think these are still under $100 at the time of this video on Nike.com. So if you guys are interested in buying these, I'll be posting a link in the description box below for these. But like always, guys, thanks for the support. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.